Hello again, Guardians. It's Cortanium, and today we are glitching outside of the Virgo Conduit on Nessus. Now, this area is actually called the Chamber of Stone, but Bungie messed up on their map, I guess. So, Virgo Conduit, a Chamber of Stone, whatever you want to call it, we're glitching outside of that area. And so, let's just get started. I'm going to speed up the video as we go all the way over to the teleporter that's actually going to get us outside of the map and get us into the Chamber of Stone. And so we're here already. Look at that. We're at the teleporter, and so let's just go right through, and now we're at the Chamber of Stone area. Now this glitch can be done with any class you want, Titan, Hunter, or Warlock, and the glitch is actually right up here. It's right above us, and so right up there there's actually a massive hole in the map, but unfortunately this hole is going to be too small for any of our classes to get through, unless you're a Titan, of course. And so for Hunters, Warlocks, and Titans, their method I recommend to you is actually going to be Sparrow flying through. And so I've covered a video on this already, but basically the trick to do this is just to rotate your Sparrow and boost at the correct times, and you will manage to get your Sparrow all the way up here, and you can wedge yourself through. Unfortunately, your player character is too big to get through that normally, and so I have a video up on that, of course, a Glitcher's Guide to Destiny 2. If you want to go watch that, the link is in the description. You can learn how to Sparrow fly, and trust me, it's not an easy thing to do. It will take you like 30 minutes to actually try to learn it. So if you are a Hunter or Warlock and you want to do this glitch, well, please go learn. And the reason we're not able to actually get into here from outside of the map is just because there's so much barrier around this entire area that we have to glitch out from the inside. And so if you're a Titan, you can just use your Code of the Missile to get right out. It's super easy with Code of the Missile, and you're already outside of the map. So Titans have the one up on this glitch, unfortunately, but Hunters and Warlocks, you guys do that Sparrow flying trick and you will be outside of the map right quick. And so now that we're outside of the Chamber of Stone, what I like to do is I like to go forward and hit the load zone. Problem is, this load zone is a very, very touch and go load zone. It will kill you half the time. It will let you live half the time. And so watch out when you hit this load zone. This load zone is actually right in this corner here. And I'd like to just crouch into it a little bit. It's actually going to be right down below me. But if you can try to find another load zone area actually above these caves, that would be awesome. I've only found this one instance, and it honestly sucks to hit this one because it kills you so many times. But what I like to do is I like to just crouch, and you see me jumping around. I'm trying to hit it without actually trying to die because this one kills you so often. I had to do this glitch at least 20 times over just because of how whack this load zone is and how often it kills you. And so crouch forward a little bit and crouch backwards, stand up if you want to, but watch out, because if you do it wrong, this load zone will get you in. Loading, thank God I am alive. And so Chamber of Stone load zone, I really warn you about that. If the Sparrow flying doesn't get you, the load zone certainly will, because that is a very terrible load zone. There's another way to do it if you're a Titan only. You can hit the Chamber of Stone load zone from the inside of the map and run all the way back, and then Titan fly out of the hole, and so you'll always be in the load zone. That's a trick for you Titans. Of course, Hunters and Warlocks, you guys have to suffer through that and try to make it through that load zone. Anyway, we're now outside of the Chamber of Stone, and we have some really cool stuff actually in the horizon there. You see there's a teleporter over there, and there's two red lights over there, if you can see them, if you can make them out with my sniper rifle there. And so those are actually unloaded assets from the other load zone that we were just in, the Tangle. And so that teleporter is going to be leading back to the Tangle and stuff. And so let's just look around the Chamber of Stone. Let's see what's up. Let's see what kind of secrets we have in this area. And to answer all of those questions at once, well, there are none. There are no secrets in this area, but there is some cool stuff like this cave that leads nowhere. And there are some cool assets hanging outside the map. I'm actually going to go and fly over to some of them in a little bit. But look, we have all these materials and all these caves that just lead nowhere. I thought this would be one of the places that has some secrets in it, that has some tricks, but it has nothing, unfortunately. All it does is it's just this teleporter room that teleports you back to the start of the load zone. It makes no sense for Bungie to put something like this in the game, just a cave that leads nowhere. But I don't know, that's Bungie's fault. They do that so often. And look, we still have some assets under the map all the way over there. Those are the kinds of stuff that just Bungie copies and pastes. They put it somewhere on the map and they copy and paste it over and over again onto the map. And so they can just make their maps that way. We've seen that tons of times when we're outside of the map. And so let's just head back this way. I'm actually going to be going flying over to that teleporter we saw earlier. Remember that one? Well, since we are a Titan and we have line rampants, we can just fly right over there. And so let's just keep on sorting and flying. And if you don't know how to do Titan flying, it's also in that video. That's a link in the description below. If you really want to, if you don't know how to do any of these tricks that I'm doing, Sparrow flying or Titan flying, go watch that. But let's just keep on flying over to that teleporter and let's get inside of it. Let's see where that teleporter takes us, because I'm actually surprised that it lets us get out this far, that there's no barrier around this entire area. And so it looks like we're going to be able to get inside of that teleporter and see what's up. I'm going to fly around for a little bit because I'm not going to be able to get that kind of height. And so I'm going to wait for my super to charge so I can. And so let's just wait around a little bit and just keep sorting ourselves around. And there it is. Here's our super. And so let's pull it and get through that teleporter and let's see where it takes us. And yeah, that's pretty much where I expected it would take us. It took us right back to the Tangle, because that basically is the unloaded teleporter from the Tangle. And so it would take us exactly where it would have taken us if we had taken it from the Tangle. And so, of course, we're back in the Chamber of Stone and we're back in the Tangle. And this was the teleporter that we just took. It was the unloaded version of that teleporter. And ooh, here's the red light, actually. There's one red light that we found already. I wonder where the other red light is, actually. I'm not exactly sure where the other red light is. I know there's one right here, and I don't know where the other one is, unfortunately, but that's very cool. It looks like they unloaded everything except for a teleporter, 2 red lights, and that big orange ring that we saw. I'm not sure where that orange ring would be. Maybe that orange ring is this thing right here, or maybe the orange ring is that tower all the way to my right over there. Maybe it's part of that. I'm not exactly sure. But that was cool stuff to see outside of the map. I mean, that was actually pretty interesting. I've never actually hit a teleporter from outside of the map before like that. That's one that's so far away and like that. And so that was honestly a first time experience for me, and it should be for you too if you go try out this glitch. See if you can do something cool with that. I'm not sure what other thing you could do other than just hit the load zone for it, but maybe you can make something cool out of that. That'd be awesome to see if anyone has some cool tricks. And now you can also go outside of the map again, and we're outside, and I just want to just show you that there's honestly no more tricks. That thing, of course, pretty sure is marked that tower that's on the Tangle load zone. But let's go underneath the map here. Let's just check out the underneath to make sure there's nothing else. But let's fly underneath the map for a second and see if there's anything else. And actually, I don't believe there is. There's a teleporter, 2 lights, some assets out of the map, and that big ring over there. And that ring is actually solid. If anyone can manage to land on it. I believe it's a little bit too high for my taste, but we got some cool stuff underneath the map. But again, no secrets, nothing nothing secretive outside the map other than what is there already, like that teleporter and those lights. But that stuff was actually pretty cool to see. And that is going to be the end of the video. We have glitched outside of the entire Chamber of Stone, this Virgo Conduit area. This was fun to do, and if you guys have any other areas you want to request that I glitch out of, we'll leave them in the comments below. I will glitch out of any area you tell me to. Thank you, Guardians, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.